All right, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 10, episode 9. Mama Drama. We finally get Mama D. Okay, so they in Dubai. Well, most of the people they in Dubai. We got anybody who's not pregnant, let's just say that. 'Cause remember, Bambi and Erica, they got to stay home. It don't mean Safari and Scrappy cannot pop up. I'm kind of waiting on that just to see if it happens, but so far, no, they at home or wherever they at. Rashida still thinking she pregnant. Yandy and Mandisi's enjoying themselves because they finally get to have a real honeymoon or whatever vacation since they've been married because he's been locked up these past 5-6 years. So I don't think he did the full 8 that he was supposed to do. But anywho, remember he got like literally, what was it, a week, a month right after they got married? Like he didn't have no time, so they didn't get a chance to do anything. So this is their time. They're enjoying it. Carly, they happen to mention like, you normally got a man, so what's going on? Where Lamar at? Oh, well, he couldn't get his passport, so he had issues with that. So unfortunately, he couldn't come. So what I got my daughter with me, ooh, mommy daughter time, and the daughter like, oh, well, mommy daughter time is just about to end because I got somebody coming. And she like, who? My boyfriend. So Carly get all upset, and, her panties in a bunch, basically like, this girl's gonna call her boyfriend. She know I do not like him. He live with his mama. Like, Every time she get with him, she just changed, her whole attitude. That's what took her so long to finish school because she was always around him and stuff. So Rashida and them just trying to tell her, like, girl, you know how it is. Like, well, for one, she's not even young. If she was young, sure. But, I mean, we're not talking like teenagers young, because even then, it's still the same thing. She's well into her 20s. And like they said, right, parent versus penis. Which is he gonna choose? We might just go pick the penis because it's a little more fun. Sorry, mom. Yeah, it is what it is. So of course she brings the boyfriend in, and right off the bat, Carly's like, I'm not feeling this. Like I had to pay for this room for you and him. Like, So she walks off. Then we get back to the States, and we got Mama D finally. Mama D. No, not Mama D. Hold her for just a second. Rennie Rucci. That's how you say her name, Rennie Rucci. She the rapper girl. Remember, she was only in one episode. They finally just brought her back, and she was in the studio getting her music thing on. And she's a little contradictory. She's being contradictory. Oh shit, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, in that first, when she appeared first, she was in, I think it's North Carolina, and her babies were there with her mom. And she was saying like her mom was like the super mama, like, you know what I'm saying? Her mama helped her out with the kids, and she was so grateful and all this stuff. But now she's sitting here in the studio talking about, oh, her mama giving her such a hard time growing up, and she had these kids early, so things happen, and their relationship wasn't always the best, and now that the kids is with her for now, but she's talking about when I take them back, I'm keeping them, like they ain't going back, and things of that nature. So I'm kind of like, wait, I think we missed that. Did anybody else feel that? Because I just kind of felt like, right, I think we missed something there. But she's gonna have to figure that out. Like, how do I fix whatever relationship we got with her mama and still be able to take care of kids and do all this stuff? Because, as you're trying to do this music and whatever in that industry, you're spending a lot of time right in the studio trying to make the music, at the club trying to, do the shows, on tour. You're just all over the goddamn place. So it is what it is. And then we do flip to Mama D and Judy. So Judy called Mama D like, yeah, come to Dubai with me because they down there. Man, DC's gonna tell me that I can't come. Like, what kind of ish is that? I'm going, and you gonna come with me because I need somebody to, be my support system. And Mama D like, all right. And of course, Judy got to be messy just a little bit, and she brings up what we all kind of already knew and said when they talked about this Dubai situation or this vow renewal situation. We already knew, like, do y'all mean y'all don't actually get married? Because before y'all had already a ceremony, a marital ceremony, but y'all did not sign the papers legally to the court to say that you are husband and wife. And that was only because he was going away, and sometimes you don't want, she didn't want nothing, no legal backlash coming out on her end financially being attached to him as his wife, because it will happen. So it made sense for them to wait. But along the while, I don't know why they just lied to the world and just didn't confess and just say, okay, this is what happened. But nope, Yandy got to keep up this weird appearance that she put up for us on the TV, which, that infinity thing was totally horrible, terrible move on her part. And that's why I feel like Mendeecees is so weird. Like, when he first came on, he was cool, but for some reason he just is so weird. Does anybody notice that too? Like, he's just so monotone, almost like he just don't know what to say sometimes, or he gotta watch certain things. I don't know. It's just weird to me. He's just off just a little bit. Yeah, so Mama D, yeah, Judy like, yes, that their wedding was fake. They ain't even married. That was some bull. And Mama D like, word? And I'm like, why are you acting all shocked? So, and the producers asking her, like, did you not know? And she like, yeah, I knew. Like, I think we all kind of knew. Just nobody said nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those unspoken things, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see the elephant, but he ain't bothering us, you know what I'm saying? Like, give him a cup of peanuts. And so she say, all right, girl, I'll go with you, because, hey, if you want to be the one to spill it, you going to be the one to spill it. But I'm going to be there because I want to see it. So while in Dubai, Yandy set up a little event at the Burj Khalifa, if I'm saying that right. Basically, it's the tallest building in the world, and they're going to, take the elevator up, and you get to walk across, the ground or whatever, the building, but it's all see-through. So, example, I've been to the Chicago's tower, so I got to, it's almost the same thing. You go up to the highest point in the highest building, and you look down, like you actually step over the ledge is how that works. And that was like pretty scary if you ask me. And then I did the tilt, which is like pretty scary. I mean, it's almost the same thing. You high as fuck in the air, and it's glass, and you're just there hoping the glass don't break on your ass, So everybody mostly enjoyed themselves. Sierra and Eric were talking about their relationship. Sierra really likes Eric a whole lot, okay? Talking about, things is right on the body, if you know what I mean. He take her to all these type of adventurous stuff, you know what I'm saying? She finally jumped out of a building or something, jumped off a cliff, zip line, swimming in the lake or whatever. But she's been doing all this type of shit, and she was a little surprised that he was just a little bit, scared of heights while Lara was up there. But it was cute. They enjoyed themselves. Who else was a little scared? I think, well, actually nobody was really scared. Carly Red, Erica Dixon showed up. Her and Yandy kind of met during the Arizona trip when she showed up to mend her problems with Scrappy. And I guess when Mama D show up, then she'll have somebody to talk to. That kind of makes sense. I see what they was trying to do there. And they connecting everything back from the family reunion and the couples therapy. Right. So pretty much everybody was having their own, doing their own thing. Rashida's still feeling pregnant. So she's like, I have to tell Kurt because, I don't hide nothing from him. Like he be hiding stuff from her. And Carly is upset because her daughter done ditched her for the day. Her daughter is out with her boo while Carly is there up in the air by herself. And then Sierra talking to Eric like, so I mean, I enjoy you and I think I want a baby. Like, and he like, a baby? She's like, yeah. My daughter think, you will be a great daddy if she have a sister and all this stuff. She ready for a little sister. And I'm like, how y'all know it's gonna be a little girl anyway if you do have a kid? But it is what it is. And he just kind of like, sure, but maybe not at this moment. Let's just kind of inch our way there. But she could say, yeah, I see my future with this dude. So if he wanted, then come on, baby me up, boo. Everybody want babies. Suki want a baby. Sierra want a baby. So back in Dubai, they are having dinner. Carly Red is trying to figure out where the heck her daughter now went. Your daughter is having fun with her boyfriend, okay? So leave her alone, okay? They probably still in the damn bed shit at this point. Anyways, and Rashida just goes ahead and tell Kurt, like, she pulls him to the side, like, I ain't been feeling well, but I think she already told him that. And she likes, how do you feel about having another kid? He obviously like, wait, another kid? I mean, I don't know about this, Rashida. Like, we've been raising, well, at least he been raising kids for about 30 years. He got kids, he got grandkids. What is it? It's like 7 kids or so altogether. This will make number 8 or something like that. 6, 7, 8 kids. Add the grandkids, that was about 10, 15 almost. It's just a lot. And plus they'd be having all these businesses, the restaurants, the stores, the kids they got they can't keep in order. Carter's still a little young buck. I don't know about the other baby. They don't really talk about him no more. And it's just right. He like, I'm just too old. Pretty much like, I'm just too old. I'm what, 50 now? He probably 50. Well, if that's the case, then you need to stop shooting in your wife, Kurt. It's your fault. Or tell her get on some birth control. But hell, it's your fault. Or snip. You could have snipped probably 4 babies ago. But you ain't think about that, It's kind of your fault. Anywho, we get to Rennie Rucci. And, the mama done bought the kids home. So she excited. They all back in Atlanta. And she just wants to pull the mama to the side and just kind of let her know how she feel. She's like, I appreciate you for taking care of the kids, but I don't like the way you talk about me behind my back. You be calling my sister, you be spreading lies, or you and her be in cahoots, about stuff you read on the internet, trying to spread things, feed into the narratives of, all that negativity, whatever they might say. They can't. I think in this situation, they're talking about drugs. And, she just like, I just don't appreciate it. But, you're always calling me for money, though. Like, I'm always giving you money. I take care of you. You don't got no problems with those type things. So, these mama issues she got. Mama basically told her, like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. It's all in your head. You being dramatic. You know how I go. Like, just don't put that on me. This is not all on me. Like, things like that. And Rennie just kind of got upset because she like, okay, I don't want to hear this BS. So I'm just going to exit stage left before I blow up on your ass. Like, nah, she ain't do that because the kids is in the back. Yeah, so Rennie Rucci and her mama, they continue their little argument in the bathroom because she had to step out for a minute, a quick little second. Oops, sorry, I'm going to cover up the... And, she just basically like, yeah, you don't have no problems calling me for money, but you can talk about me behind my back. And this is all regards to some type of drug allegation that she was sniffing coke or smoking crack. I don't know. But basically, she's like, you didn't call me to check on me to say what's going on, daughter. She called my sister to say what's going on with her and all this stuff. So basically, in the midst of arguing, the mama just tried to tell Lila, you can't tell me what I did or what I didn't do, and I didn't do that. And daughter was like, well, I'm just getting upset because you're not hearing me, and we're just going in circles. So until you can acknowledge the bull that I'm trying to tell you that you was on, then nope, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You take your butt back to South Carolina and I'll stay here and my kids gonna stay. So it is what it is with that. We go back to Dubai and Kurt and Rashida's sitting there and they trying to figure out this well, it's actually working because you know they always got some shit going on in the stores that don't ever close, at least while they're gone. I think her mama still runs press or she has people there, not only their mom and the children, but they got people, you know, to help with this. So they're answering emails, doing payroll, things like that. And she say, hey, I went to the store and I got a pregnancy test and I'm going to take it. So let's see what happens. Is she pregnant? Is she not pregnant? So is Rashida pregnant? No, it came back negative, and of course they're excited. Kirk is like, yes, you need to get your tubes tied. And she's like, no, how about you get your ass snipped? Duh. You could have did that 5 babies ago. But anywho, you know, shots on them. Shots we can party now. And you know, they're having dinner and things and enjoying themselves and knock knock knock. Surprise! It's Mama D. She done popped up and she is a day early of Judy. Now, while Judy is still at home chilling, trying to figure out, well, she's actually on her way. Whoop. Excuse me. You know, Erica's kind of looking at Mama D like, girl, where you come from? Like, we talk all the time. So I know if she pop up and now don't tell me, I know it got to be something to it. Some bullshit is on the horizon. And she was not lying. As soon as she touched down, she say, hi, everybody. She say, hi, everybody. I don't even think she had a chance to get it, grab a drink or grab a bite to eat. She straight told Yandy, come on, let's talk. And she said, look, I'm sorry, Judy. I mean, you spilled the tea, but I'm just going to let it go now so that, you know, I'm going to play mediator or so, or what she thinks she is. Girl, no. You just snitched out your girl. So if I was Judy, I'd be like, bitch, you and you too, okay? And she just straight up tell Yandy, like, look, Judy the one who invited me, and she told me that y'all wedding was fake. And I told her, I mean, I went to the wedding, so what you mean it's fake? It was fake. And she was like, she just spreading these rumors, girl. And Yandy, like, automatically is like, oh, hell no, Judy on some bullshit. Mandices, come here. Tell her what you just said. Yeah, your mama out here telling everybody that y'all fake and y'all wedding was fake and everything. And she say, you know, that's just some crazy shit because we already went through this mess. This was what, like 5-6 years ago. Like, look, we had our ceremony. Yeah, I said I was married, but I came back around, I think the next year or something, or no, the year after, because the after they got married, that one season they came on with Samantha and other baby mama. I can't remember her name. And they was battling the kids. And then after that, they came back with, that's when she told Juju about them not being actually married because Samantha and them blew that stuff all, like they blew it up on that season. And so she had to admit it after that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then we went from there. We had the infinities and all that stuff came next. So, you know, that's why I be saying, well, not me, but that's why people be saying that Yandy be doing stuff just for the TV because every season is something, and whether it's good or bad, it's just always something, you know. And of course they mad and they upset and they just breaking down the whole thing like, dang, Judy, she gonna do this. She always talking mess. She always going behind our back. It's like she's hurting Mandy. She's more than she ever can think she is, and you know, she thinks this of me. She talks bad about me, you know, like she was just breaking it all down. And she's like, yeah, I already told y'all I wasn't married, and it is what it is. Like, it was because of the legal aspect. But now, like, that it doesn't matter. Me and him is still together. We got our kids. We, you know what I'm saying? I held him down, all this stuff. So whatever. We ain't breaking up nothing. And the baby mamas ain't getting not one of my cents. Samantha and other bitch. I can't think of y'all names, but y'all remember that? She said, and the courts. Forget y'all. Shoot, my little change is for me. And whatever he had to deal with, he gonna have to deal with that and the babies, shoot. But it ain't gonna come out of my pocket. Mm-mm. So it is what it is. Mama D done carried the bones and she done started the mess. So when Judy get there, let's just let it, I mean, it just gonna blow up in her face. Like, why would you do that, Mama D? Like, dang. So hopefully when she do land, Mama D go tell her, like, just so you know, I already told, so when you walk in the door, they gonna ambush you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew. But that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You know, whatever, good episode. And we'll get to the next one. Peace out.